Hey, happy Valentine's Day. I am doing 7 readings for Valentine's, so if you're here, this is one for you. So I have you, partner, connection. Firstly, we have healthy lifestyle. So for this, I'm getting that you are in a position where you're starting to make the right choices. I feel as though you're like making the right choices for yourself, for your family, for your relationship in general. It's kind of like you're trying to, if you're in a relationship where that things feel like they need to be like things need to change, we gotta sort this out, like we're just going day to day, neither of us are happy, or it's not working for us. Maybe the dynamic of one person's working too hard, you're not seeing each other enough, or just not putting in the little downtimes that you need to spend time together. I feel like actively you are seeking to make the changes that are necessary to bring the love more into the relationship. That's what I would say this if you are already in a relationship. If you are not in a relationship, I would see you as a person making good, healthy lifestyle choices and really changing your lifestyle actually, which will in return be what attracts love to you. Definitely feel like you are navigating good changes. It's kind of as though you're like fixing wounds as well, potentially, like just being the medicine that somebody needs. So I feel like in terms of your relationship, you are like the light that's maybe shining the light on things that need to be fixed, but just the thing that's healing things. And in terms of partner, moving on to the partner card, I feel as though they actually are loving that. I feel like they're receptive to that. There's this crystal clear intentions, which means I feel like they are very, very much going to show you exactly who they are during this time. So again, this can be good or bad because it can show you whether they're willing to step up to the plate and be who you need them to be, or whether they're not. It's going to be very obvious, right, in their actions, in their words, for you to make the changes that you need to make. I would say in terms of relationship, this is a time for you to realize whether or not your partner is meant to be your partner or not. Now, the connection is overcoming difficulties, so definitely feel like this dynamic is showing you who your partner is. They're literally crystal clear intentions, so you're just going to see exactly what it is. So stop trying to read between the lines, because to me this is saying that the partner position is showing you what they want. They're showing you who they are. You don't need to be making excuses for them. So when you're coming in here to make the changes, I think that's why I felt the fixing wounds thing. I feel as though you're trying to fix wounds, and if your partner is not receptive to that, I do feel like they are, but if in the positive, but in the negative they're not. That's the answers that you need. You can't fix something. For starters, we can't fix relationships anyway. There's not fixing, but there's always somebody who feels like they can fix everything, and I can sense that this may be a position you put yourself into if you're not someone who takes someone at face value, who wants to see the good when they're showing you exactly who they are. So be mindful of that. However, I see this as quite a good thing. But the connection here is overcoming difficulties, so I would say that this is a time where the connection has been about building something together. And anybody that has been in a long-term relationship knows that it's not just all happy roses all the time. Life happens. And when life happens to you, it can really show you whether or not a person is somebody who's going to support you, who stands by you, and vice versa, whether you're that person who can stand by your partner or not through the difficulties. It really shows you whether or not you are matched enough to overcome things. Now, I would say that providing the intentions are clear and they're all green flags, right? Then I would say that this is a person you can overcome things, and potentially that you already have overcome so many difficulties, and that's the path of you are soaring together. Overcoming difficulties together really is the glue that can be the strength of everlasting, at least for very long-term relationships, for reaching those goals that you wish to achieve with a partner. However, for those of you that the intentions are clear and it's showing you red flags, you need to be seeing that to again make the right lifestyle choices. In terms of looking for love, that this to me is telling you that a partner is someone you're going to meet, people you meet, they're going to show you what their intentions are. So take them at face value. We always should when we're dating, take people at face value, rather than trying to look for the hidden meanings and messages. People will show you who they are in time. I know that when we first meet someone, they've got their best shoes on, but to me this is saying like it's crystal clear. It's very obvious if you're meant to be with them. It's very obvious if they're not, which makes your life easier. And I feel that that is you overcoming the difficulties personally of you maybe in the past identifying red and green flags. I feel as though this is a time where potential connections, it's going to be crystal clear, and so it's you overcoming those difficulties and healing yourself within that dynamic. So I hope that makes sense to you. Thank you guys for being here. Please hit that follow, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you guys.